Welcome back to the channel, fellow knowledge seekers. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a natural talent for managing money while others struggle to make ends meet? The way people manage money can be influenced by a variety of factors including upbringing, education, personal experiences, and even inherent personality traits. Money is not just about numbers. It's about emotions, behaviors, and patterns that shape our financial decisions. Financial success depends more on soft skills, how one manages one's psychological and emotional impulses, than technical skills. Even though finance is overwhelmingly taught as a math-based technical field, where you put data into a formula and the formula tells you what to do, we humans are irrational, emotional beings, and not ROI optimizing machines. Today, we're delving into the profound wisdom found within the pages of The Psychology of Money. Authored by Morgan Housel, this book isn't just about dollars and cents. It's a journey into the intricate workings of our minds when it comes to wealth, success, and happiness. This remarkable book offers insights that extend beyond traditional financial advice, going deep into the psychological and behavioral aspects of money management. Join me as we explore some of the most illuminating lessons this book has to offer, backed by real-life examples and capped off with actionable takeaways that you can apply to your financial journey. 1. True wealth is what you don't see. The difference between rich and wealthy. Spending money to show people how much money you have is the fastest way to have less money. We tend to judge wealth by what we see because that's the information we have in front of us. But the truth is that wealth is what you don't see. Rich is a current income. Nice cars purchased. Diamonds bought. But wealth is hidden. Those who decide not to buy something now and to buy something later will stay wealthy for longer. Wealth's value lies in offering you options, flexibility, and growth to one day purchase more stuff than you could right now. Not knowing the difference between the wealthy and the rich is the source of countless poor money decisions. The world is filled with people who look modest but are wealthy, and people who look rich but are on the edge of insolvency. Contrary to what many believe, it's not about how much you earn, but rather how much you keep. Housel illustrates this with the story of Ronald Read, a janitor and gas station attendant who accumulated millions through a lifetime of frugality and wise investing. If wealth is what you don't spend, what good is it? 2. Save money. Your savings rate is key. The only factor you can control generates one of the only things that matters. How wonderful. Building wealth has little to do with your income or investment returns, and lots to do with your savings rate. One can build wealth without a high income but has no chance of building wealth without a high savings rate. Savings can be created by spending less. You can spend less if you desire less. And you will desire less if you care less about what others think of you. However, saving does not require a goal of purchasing something specific. You can save just for saving's sake. Savings without a spending goal gives you options and flexibility, the ability to wait, and the opportunity to pounce. If you have flexibility, you can wait for good opportunities, both in your career and for your investments. You'll have more leeway to find your passion and your niche at your own pace. You can find a new routine, a slower pace, and think about life with a different set of assumptions. 3. Compounding effect. Compounding is deceptively powerful. $81.5 billion of Warren Buffett's $84.5 billion net worth came after his 65th birthday. Our minds are not built to handle such absurdities. Discover how small, consistent actions over time can lead to significant wealth accumulation through the power of compounding. By consistently investing and reinvesting your earnings, you can experience magic, turning your small investment into substantial assets. The author gives an example of Warren Buffett. Buffett may be a brilliant investor, but his biggest secret isn't his investment strategy or formula. It's time. Unlike most people, he started investing when he was 10 years old, so by the time he was 30, when most people started investing, he already had a net worth of $1 million. Even then, $81.5 billion of his $84.5 billion net worth came after his 65th birthday. Investing consistently from age 10 to at least age 89 is what made compounding work wonders. Start investing as early as possible and wait for the money to grow. 4. Risk is not a one-size-fits-all. Nothing is as good or as bad as it seems. Risk tolerance varies from person to person. What's risky for one may not be for another. Everyone should assess their risk appetite and plan their financial strategy accordingly. Risk is not just about losing money. It's about not achieving your financial goals. Housel's narrative of the long-term capital management hedge fund disaster serves as a stark reminder of the perils of excessive risk-taking. You should like risk because it pays off over time, but you should be paranoid of ruinous risk because it prevents you from taking future risks that will pay off over time. Diversify your investments and always consider the downside. 5. The value of time. Time is perhaps the most valuable asset when it comes to building wealth. Every financial decision should be viewed through the lens of time. Spending, saving, and investing all should be done with an understanding of how they impact your financial future. Housel illustrates this concept with the story of Richard Branson, whose willingness to take calculated risks and invest for the long term propelled him to success. The fundamental shift in perspective can guide you towards making valuable financial decisions. 6. The role of luck in financial success. Luck plays a significant role in financial success, yet it's often overlooked. While hard work is essential, luck also plays a significant role in determining financial outcomes. Learn how to navigate this balance effectively. It is possible for sound judgments to have unfavorable financial consequences. Furthermore, poor choices can have positive financial consequences. You have to consider the influence of risk and luck. Housel discusses the story of Jim Simons, the renowned mathematician who founded Renaissance Technologies, showcasing how even the most skilled investors are not immune to luck. Finally, recognizing the role of luck in success and the role of risk in failure helps us develop greater humility when things are going right and compassion when they are going wrong. When things are going well, know that you're not invincible. When things are going bad, know that you're not a disaster. Stay humble and acknowledge the role of luck in your financial journey. 7. Never enough. Learn to stop shifting the goalpost. There is no reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. Countless rich individuals have lost everything because they felt the millions they had were not enough. The lesson we learn from these failures is that we shouldn't risk what we have and need for what we don't have and don't need. The hardest financial skill, it seems, is to stop the goalpost from moving. Once we achieve our goals, we look towards the next goal, and the cycle never ends. This is often driven by comparing ourselves to others who are above us on the ladder that we benchmark ourselves against. When it comes to money, someone will always have more of it than us. And that's okay. Enough doesn't mean that we stop the pursuit of financial success. Enough means that we know when to avoid doing something we will regret. Many things are not worth the risk, regardless of the gains. Reputation, freedom, family and friends, love, and happiness. 8. Freedom. Controlling your time is the highest dividend money pays. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want, when I want, with whom I want, for as long as I want. Money's greatest intrinsic value is its ability to give you control over your time. This, more than your salary, more than the size of your house, more than the prestige of your career, more than anything, is the highest dividend money pays. The biggest value of money isn't to buy luxury goods, but to gain control over your time and life, the ultimate form of freedom. Use money to gain control over your time, because not having control of your time is such a powerful and universal drag on happiness. The ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want to, pays the highest dividend that exists in finance. 9. Nothing is free. You pay a price for everything. Everything has a price, but not all prices appear on labels. Like everything else worthwhile, successful investing demands a price. But its currency is not dollars and cents. It's volatility, fear, doubt, uncertainty, and regret, all of which are easy to overlook until you're dealing with them in real time. Few investors have the disposition to say that they are fine if they lose 20% of their money. When you invest in the long term, you need to be willing to accept the short-term price of market fluctuations. You should view any market volatility as a fee rather than a fine. Growth is driven by compounding, and it takes time. Only destruction happens suddenly. Define the cost of success and be ready to pay it. Because nothing worthwhile is free. And remember that most financial costs don't have visible price tags. Uncertainty, doubt, and regret are common costs in the finance world. They're often worth paying. But you have to view them as fees, a price worth paying to get something nice in exchange, rather than fines, a penalty you should avoid. 10. Tail, you win. Be comfortable with failures. You can be wrong half the time and still make a fortune. Warren Buffett has owned 400 to 500 stocks during his life. He's made the majority of his money on 10 of them. A lot of things in business and investing work this way. Long tails, the farthest ends of a distribution of outcomes, have tremendous influence in finance, where a small number of events can account for the majority of outcomes. The investment decisions you make on 99% of days don't matter. It's the decisions you make on a small number of days when something big is happening. A massive downturn, a frothy market, a speculative bubble, etc., that make all the difference. The author describes an investing genius as an individual who can do the average thing when all those around them are going crazy. 11. Man in the car paradox. Money doesn't buy respect. No one is impressed with your possessions as much as you are. The author applies this more broadly to wealth. People acquire wealth because they believe this will make them be liked and admired. But wealth just makes others use this as a benchmark for their desire to be liked and admired. If respect and admiration are your goals, be careful how you seek them. Humility, kindness, and empathy will bring you more respect than horsepower ever will. Be nicer and less flashy. No one is impressed with your possessions as much as you are. You are more likely to gain respect and admiration through kindness and humility. The Psychology of Money isn't just a book. It's a roadmap to financial enlightenment. By internalizing its lessons and applying them to our lives, we can navigate the complex world of finance with confidence and clarity. Remember, it's not just about the money. It's about understanding ourselves and our relationship with wealth. Financial success is not just about numbers on a screen. It's about understanding your behaviors, emotions, and beliefs around money and using that awareness to create a more prosperous and fulfilling life. So, let's take these insights to heart and embark on a journey toward financial freedom and fulfillment. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts and reflections. Thanks for